Are we good? Shall we share my screen? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Loud and clear.
So you guys did great discussion yesterday, right? And almost it was very nice discussion you all did.
Vishal sir, sorry for interrupting you. Before starting, I have one question here.
Yeah,
Can you clear this? I
yeah.
think you have already discussed regarding the multiple things. What is the Fortinet security fabrics?
Fortinet security fabric.
Fortinet security fabric.
So see, we have the lot of options. Let me show you. It's nothing, right? When you do the integration for the other Fortinet devices with the FortiGate Firewall, that's going to happen with the Fortinet fabric. So we have different fabric.
Okay.
So let me show you one of them. 116. This is Zscaler Lab 116. I'm on the same network. Okay, let me switch my network. Am I audible, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Good. So you see here the system, you go here, we have the fabric management. You can see.
Yeah, system fabric management.
We have the fabric management and we have one more security fabric. You can see here. So in
Yeah.
security fabric, let's suppose you have the fabric connectors, you have the external fabric. So like security ratings for the just for you have the security enable features, logical topology about that. It's required the license only to get this feature. Physical topology, it's all required the license. It's not available as of now, but if you have the real firewall, it is going to there. Automation analyzer, but the fabric connector you might be going to use. Let's suppose you want to integrate the FortiManager. So it's going to part of the security fabric. You want to enable the Forti client EMC. You want to include the IP management, IPM as well. So anything Forti sandbox. So it is going to done via the your security fabric only. So it's nothing. It's just integration, logical view, like asset identify centers. Anything your
So
FortiGate firewall.
what is external connector?
That's like if you have the third party connectivity, you want to do that, like Amazon, Microsoft Azure, you want to make the connectivity with them, Cisco, OpenStack. So you can do with the external connection via the integration with the public cloud or might be the third party vendor. Let's suppose you want to integrate the AD from the Microsoft Azure. It is going to done via the this way. You have to give the AD directory information. So that is going to sync with this particular FortiGate firewall.
Actually, today evening I have received the call from my SOC team from the EY. So they were concerned about that some malicious IP continue hit our URL. Okay, so they suggest they send me the PDF and they said they configure your URL in external connector, and after that that malicious IP will not hit your URL.
If he is external connector is the FortiGuard category. So this is going to be real-time threat fit is going to be there. You want to talk about this or malware has they are the threat fit.
There is any IP address options? Yes. Okay. This one down. Okay. Yeah. Right.
So here you cannot enable FortiGate. Correct? FortiGuard.
So does it mean if I don't have the FortiGuard license, this like external connector will not work?
That's required the license, right? Every firewall, if you want to enjoy the fabric, security fabric, you require the valid license. That is a prerequisite. If this is
I have license, I'm as part of FortiGuard license.
FortiGuard license, if you don't have, then even you have the third party connectivity, you can do that. So that's why you can see here, if you want to integrate with the IP address with third party, right? Malware has, it is available, you can do that. This not required integration, not required the license. Only license required to capture the threats. You getting my point?
Yeah, I got it.
Very good. So are you happy with your?
I'll do today. I will configure this thing and will let you tomorrow.
Yes.
So tomorrow morning I will configure and will let you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions before we move forward? Anyone?
Sir, can you just
Yes.
simply
I have.
explain? Yesterday I have a question, but means
Yes, one by one.
just
Manu also have, Joab also have. Please go ahead one by one.
okay. So
What's up?
let us check. Let us say that I have a system and I have a purchaser. Means I have a website, created a website, and in my office, it's a small office, and then I need to be online. Means it should be online, so that other users also they can others what other users also can access this website. So what certificates and what's the role required here to purchase a domain, and what other we can give?
Okay, so you're talking about you have the small office, right? This
Yes.
office, right? You have
Yes.
these users. The users
Mhm.
want to access some website,
Mhm.
right? So it's your company website or someone else website?
Company, let's say
Company
company.
website. Okay. And you want to access directly from the internet or via the FortiGate Firewall?
Yeah, we can access from anywhere, any
Anywhere. Okay,
what.
that's absolutely fine. So you're asking how this website is going to be live and how it is going to be available to access this users, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So first of all, you have to purchase your domain. Okay, this is the first requirement. Make sense? And where you can
Yes,
purchase, you can go with the GoDaddy. Clear? That's going to give the domain. So you have to purchase what is my free domain. So if you go in the GoDaddy, you have to search the domain. If domain is not there, you cannot create any website. So let's go here. Let's suppose what you want. Any company you have in your dream?
restaurant.
Restaurant.
Hmm.
I believe this is not going to be available. It's available, but
85 lakh.
85 lakh you
Restaurant.com.
have to pay, right? And that's
Yeah, it's quite cheap.
so you can go and purchase this one, restaurant.live, restaurant.us, restaurant.me, VIP. These are the lower price. So different domain we have, and we have to purchase restaurant24.com. That looks good and it's available for the 1 rupees only. Okay. So first you have to purchase this domain, right?
₹1 for how much time? 3 years.
With
For
Yeah.
first year. First
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So you have to purchase this one very first, right? So require domain. Clear?
Okay.
Once you
Domain
require
means
domain,
public IP.
wait. Once you require, we get the domain, you require the hosting server. Means you need to host this domain in somewhere, the hosting platform. So what is the hosting platform? GoDaddy also the hosting platform. Okay. Similarly, Hostinger, you can just go there. They can just host their platform. There are multiple hosting, like you can host this website with the Cloudflare as well. So they by default going to give the public IP address. You don't have to purchase anywhere. So just host them, it will automatically assign the public IP. But that is a hosting plan is going to be required as well. So they will give the SSL include. You can see there is SSL include. Certificate is going to include at that particular website. So you don't have to purchase anything. So you can see they are making this price is included SSL as well. So whatever purchase might be the 1 rupees doesn't have the SSL. See, this doesn't have the SSL, so you have to purchase the SSL. But if you're going to purchase this one, probably where it was, it is going to include the SSL. So you don't have to there. So what is going to there? That is there, and that is 24 GoDaddy guide, and that you have to host that domain in the godaddy.com all day. So your website is going to be live, you don't have to do anything. So just purchase, talk to them, they will host your website, they will help you, and your website is going to be live. And once it is live, it's has a public IP address, you can access from anywhere. Other way around, let's suppose you don't want to host in the GoDaddy, you have the public IP. Let's suppose you purchase the public IP address. Let's suppose you get the domain xyz.com. This domain need a public IP address. Go to ISP. Which ISP? Might be the Airtel, might be the Geo, might be the any other local ISP. Ask the broadband plan. and purchase one public IP address. Make sense? And once you have the public IP, you have a domain, go on Cloudflare, right? That's a very famous free hosting platform. It doesn't require any money. Cloudflare, right? You can see. You go here, create a here, and just if you have the idea how to host the website, you can do that. If you don't have the idea, you have to learn. If you want to learn me, I can tell you, but definitely it is going to be chargeable. So I can help to host you because I know how it's happened. Okay, how to get the account because I have done for the multiple companies in the past. So jokes apart, if you need help, let me know. I'll help you in the class as well. Okay, Job?
Okay, okay, sir.
But this is how it is going to happen. But why are you looking for the website?
No, I'm just I'm just understanding how our corporates host their websites in their VMs and how the user reaches to their website.
Yeah. So
So
corporate, they have their own servers, they have the data centers, they hosted their website there on the public IP address. Sometimes they took the cloud providers as well, like GoDaddy, Hostinger, right, the Cloudflare to host their websites. So multiple vendors are available in the market, and they probably host that. But this is how it is going to happen. Clear, super clear to you?
okay.
Mano, you have some questions. Please ask that.
Yeah. So couple things. I think it's related to my license, but I like to share my screen though.
Hold on. Let me make you the co-host first, and then you can share your screen. Yeah, please share your screen.
Sure. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so when I go here, for example, when I go to security fabric and fabric connectors, I saw your video about FortiManager. So in order to use this, do I need to activate this or?
That you have to enable on the on-premises. You have the FortiManager. You don't have the cloud, right? Click on there
No.
and put
Okay.
the FortiManager IP address, whatever the IP address, and go in next. It is going to be prompt up.
So
You don't
should I
have,
put? I don't have the IP. I don't know what. Well, this is my IP for the FortiGate though.
but you have the
Can
FortiManager or not?
I don't have the FortiManager. I'm trying to enable it. How do I haven't
No,
used
a
this.
FortiManager different tool. It's not a
Okay.
firewall only. FortiManager different tool.
Okay.
FortiManager is a different tool. It's not a
Oh,
FortiGate Firewall. FortiGate Firewall is one device. FortiManager is
okay.
a device. FortiManager is a centralized tool. From sitting there, we can manage all FortiGate firewalls. I'll explain one day more, okay, about that.
Okay. And
corporate
also,
has this, right, sir? FortiManager.
Sorry?
Corporate use FortiManager for accessing all their Fortinet
It's
devices.
not mandatory. Every organization have their own choice, but most of the company, if you go the bigger side, they use the FortiManagers to just better management of the FortiGate firewalls. Making
okay.
sense?
Yeah.
And Palo Alto?
That's a panorama.
Okay.
So the administration will be from one point in that case, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me show you FortiManager. If you guys want to see, let me see if I can show you. Already we built the FortiManager, and I have the real firewall as well. So I can onboard on the FortiManager. Let me see. Let me go and see FortiManager. What is the IP address? Admin. I'm just in different screen. Okay. I'm just logging in GUI. Let me get the IP. So system interface. The IP is 121. So if I go here and log in, 121. This is a FortiManager. Okay. So in this
So FortiManager is a device, right? Separate device.
it's a device, separate
Okay.
device.
Okay.
It's not the same firewall. And
Okay.
this is the central device. From there, you can manage multiple thousands of firewall if you want that.
Okay.
It a hardware appliance or software?
Both. It's software, it can be hardware, both.
Okay.
So if you see here, we have this FortiManagers, right? And let's suppose I want to add device, right? So I can add a device. And let's suppose I go here and I have the one FortiGate firewall here. So 99. It's going to be there. And I have to log in it. Admin. This is a live firewall we have in data center, and see, this is my firewall. You can see it's asking to allow this is the IP address. So I'll click OK, leave, and you'll see this FortiManager is going to onboard my firewall, and this is my firewall IP address. There's a serial number. This is a real firewall. This is the firmware. This is the standalone, and you click next, and it is going to onboard my firewall. So this is a different thing, right? And if I just log in the firewall after this onboarding, even I can log in this firewall, the 99 one, this is my firewall. So you will see that this firewall right now, it's managed with the FortiManager. So it is going to ask, do you want to log in from here? It's a special prompt showing to me. So now it's done, and see, now I have the device here, FortiManager. You can see these are two VDOMs is there. And this is a completely new firewall, means the new device on the FortiManager. And here, if you want to go, it's giving the warning. You want to read only, read write only. So let's suppose I'm going to read or write only. So it's giving the more warning. If you're going to manage this FortiGate firewall, you're going to get such kind of the warnings. So it's saying that changing the device level config will create a problem in the syncing of the FortiManager. So you want to take a risk? So yes, I want to take a risk. So now this firewall is managed by the FortiManager. So if I want to do anything, you can see there is a central management. You can see this is showing here, but in this firewall, we not have any central management something written. You can see this is not central management is written. It's a just standalone firewall, but now it's central management. Why? It's managed by FortiGate. But if I remove this firewall, if I click here and if I delete this, let's suppose I want to delete this firewall, then you will see that it's going to become the standalone. If I refresh again, see, just remove, and it's become the standalone firewall. So FortiManager is a central management tool. I'll explain one day in one lecture. I'll show how the policy is going to be created from FortiManager to FortiGate Firewall. We have everything in setup, so you guys are going to understand. Clear, super clear, Mr. Mano.
Yes. Yeah, that is fine. I still have to learn about
So Vishal sir, in FortiManager, we have management port, we have in Ethernet port, correct?
Yes, everything.
Okay.
Whatever you do in the FortiGate Firewall, that all is available here.
Okay.
So if you want to do the administration network, you can go here. These are the ports. See here. So you can do the HA as well. You can create the events. You can do the setting. You can send the themes as well if you want to see the themes. Right now here, you want to change this. You want to like this. What do you like? Which color? Zebra, panda, cat. So you can apply. See? So now we're in the cat mode. FortiManager. That's going to apply, and a lot of cats are going to show in front of you. This is how you can do that. Shall we move next? If every question is clear, super clear to everyone. Are we good, guys? You are
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
let's
sir.
discussion. What is SSL inspection? We had a very good discussion yesterday, but what is SSL inspection? Sabir, can you explain what is SSL inspection? Why we need SSL inspection? That's the more important question.
SSL inspection for the encrypted data, security socket layer.
For encrypting data.
Yes.
Okay.
And we can use our data so the security purpose. That is the you can say TLS, HTTPS is the SSL encryption data.
Not happy. What else? Ben,
Sir,
sorry.
Okay.
Wait. I'll give the opportunity one by one. What is the SSL inspection?
Okay. You rightly said like from the LAN to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
If the traffic is traveling on HTTPS, that's port 80,
Mm-hmm.
that will be plain text. But if it's traveling on HTTPS, that's port 443, it
Mm-hmm.
will be encrypted traffic. But the firewall needs to know what is inside. And as a result of that, the SSL inspection will do a kind of decryption of the encrypted traffic to know what is inside. So basically, that is the inspection
Mm-hmm.
that the firewall does to validate the traffic coming from the internet. If I could request that, I think that's what I heard
Yes, yes,
from
it's
you.
right.
That's very, very nice explanation, Wayne. Thank you so much. Any other?
You welcome.
Any other opinion? Anyone have any thoughts? Sabir, I'm very disappointed with you. I'm not happy.
Of course, there is that made us to talk
Eh,
about the issue of certificates.
Yeah, that's what I discovered.
Mhm.
Sabir, why you
Hello.
not able to answer? We discussed in very detail yesterday. You're not learning, man. I'm not happy.
SSL discussion that is done. That is actually that decryption
So
the
we
data.
discuss in very layman language, like
Mm.
although we have the internet breakage issue, right? But we discuss SL inspection we use. We have the two type of traffic. One is the port 80, that is the plain text. So if my traffic is going to come from the PC, okay, it's going to land to the firewall, right? And let's suppose it's going to the internet. So if there is no SSL inspection, right? So what is going to happen? Whatever traffic is going to come, right? If the traffic is HTTP on port 80, this firewall is going to understand what data even you're sending and what data you're receiving from this particular port 80 because in plain text. You agree? So if
Yes.
any security policy you're configuring, that is going to take on action on that. Let's suppose any malware, any virus, any kind of DOS, any kind of the URL, any kind of the application, because everything is visible. You think in this way, you're sending a courier packet and that courier packet is not wrapped in a box, right? So it's a open items. What is going to happen? If it is going in transit, every courier person can see what is inside of this particular open box. And if they want to exchange something, they want to like do any naughty thing, they can do that. But what if I just use the same courier box and I'll pack with a very tight sealed and then I can put the objects inside of that. So if they want to see, they have to break this box. If that is going to break, that might be you're not going to accept that delivery. Might be something is damaged. So similarly, if I'm going to use the HTTPS, this HTTPS is going to carry your traffic, but your firewall doesn't have the capability to understand what is going inside of the HTTPS because it's encrypted traffic. It's encrypted. Encrypted, that means it's a completely packed in the box and firewall is unable to understand what is going to happen. So to decrypt this particular traffic, you have to use the SL inspection. And based on that SL inspection, that decryption is going to be there. And they will open this box with some special key and they're going to understand what you're sending, what you're receiving. And if any malware, any virus, any kind of the stuff is going to there, they're going to take some certain action on that. This is the meaning of the SL inspection. Making sense to everyone?
But that's when you are sending out, right? Like, or is it?
In any case, even you are receiving, it is going to apply. Even you're sending, means let's suppose this PC is
Oh,
downloading
okay.
some file from the internet. Still,
Okay.
it is going to check if uploading any file. There is only two upload or download is going to happen. Based on that, they are going to take an actions.
But primarily for 443, right? That's a secure, right? Only
That's a
because
secure, but
yeah.
that's a secure. 4 traffic is going to be secure. Take an example. This is a PC, right?
Yeah.
This is the internet. This is your firewall. Clear? This PC is connected with this firewall. This is going to there. This PC is going to open as gmail.com.
Mhm.
This is going to very secure. HTTPS gmail.com. Just open it. The same you're going to get website, right? Now your Gmail is going to open on this particular PC. Now your company have put very confidential file here. Confidential file here in your PC, and that is your PDF file. Might be the project data, might be the employee data, right? Might be some kind of the PPT for the project. And it's saying that you should not upload in the personal Gmail on the internet. But you did it. So what is going to happen? It's HTTPS, then firewall is never going to understand what data you sending, means data you uploading on internet. Make sense? And then your data is going to be internet. So that's going to lose your company confidentiality. It's HTTPS. So we have to stop this behavior. How it is possible? By default, firewall will not do that. Firewall can't do this. So for that, we have to apply here SSL inspections. Making sense? Everyone?
Sir, but firewall means once we enable SSL inspection, then firewall will check check every payload. So the firewall administrator can check everything. So it's be more crucial.
No, that's not the case. First of all, decryption is not recommended. It's illegal. That's your point is valid. But even your firewall is going to decrypt, right? That's absolutely fine if you're going to take a packet capture. It's going to show all the header, what is going there, what is not going to there. That's absolutely fine. But generally, it's not very easy to read for the normal humans, normal engineers. If you're going to take a packet capture, you're going to download everything. That's only possible. So the technical answer is, if you want to see that, then it's possible.
So Bishal sir, which parameter firewall used for SSL inspection?
I'm going to talk now that process. Now you understand the problem in the statement? It's clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's understand how this particular thing is going to work. So yesterday you guys are discussing about some concept. I even gave the example root CA. And I also discussed about the passport office. So before root CA, I discussed the passport office. I discussed in India, we have the different passport office. Might be there's a Delhi, might be it's the Kolkata. That's India city, by the way, Ben and Manu, right? Right, Mumbai, or might be Chennai. Their city name, right? That's a big city. They are going to issue the passports. All are going to issue the passport. This is the passport, this is the passport, this is the passport. A person is going to carry the passport reaching to the airport. Any airport, right? They all carry the same means different passport from different passport office. But once the airport is going to receive that passport, they're going to validate before they allow to fly your, might be the Singapore, might be the USA, or might be the Dubai. Anywhere you want to go, might be you're going to UK as well. So they are going to check your database, and that database is going to be centrally available in their passport authority officers who are sitting, means the immigration officer sitting on the airport. And once they are going to validate, they will find everything normal. Your visa is there, passport is there, then they're going to allow it. Once you're going to land in your destination airport, they will also verify your passports. But how they will come to know that your passport is valid or not? Because the all database is going to sync with the all immigration officers across the globe. Right? So they know about your credentials. They know about your database because the system had designed in such way, whatever the passport is generating in India today, that's automatically going to be updated in across the globe. It's a global ecosystem they built. Every country passport is available for every immigration country. So that's why they retrieve the data and they can get out to just might be allowed for a country or might be deport from there if you're not eligible. But this is how it is going to happen. Same thing is going to happen for the root CA. I show you yesterday root CA. You find let's encrypt. That is the one. We get the another DG cert. DG cert. We see that one, right? We see the R3 as well. So we have find the different root CA. that issue the certificate. So these certificates are globally known. If any device is going to carry the certificate, everyone going to understand what the device have the credentials, what parameter they are carrying, and how to decrypt. Because every device they have the by default certificate, which I showed you in the yesterday in the lab. Let me show you again. So if I'm going in my this PC and I'm going to find the cert manager here, you can see you just go here again and type cert mgr.msc. You're going to certificate. So every PC have the certificate, and these are different components, DigiCert and everyone. So if certificate is not there, your device is not going to rate what data you're sending, what data you're receiving. If certificate is not there, if you're opening the Facebook, you cannot read the content. It's going to be encrypted. But your certificate is making them human readable. It's super clear for everyone.
So how we get it in our system, in our local system?
That's by doing the manufacturing. When you do your OS update, they are keep pushing to your system. You never know about this. Means if you have the software update, right? Patch updated, you do know your computers.
Yes.
They take updates. So they do this kind of updates in the background. Certificate, patches, everything they do to update. And if you want to push the manually, it is also possible. I can show right now the manual. How we can put a certificate in this particular drive.
Okay.
So what happened when the
Bisal, I have one question. Sorry for interrupting. Someone hosted a URL on tomorrow. Sorry, yesterday. Okay, that URL someone hosted, and on PC I want to access that URL from my PC. Okay, so how it is possible to install root CA for that URL?
Someone make one passport yesterday. How the airport come to know? How the international airport come to know?
They
Okay,
update
okay. Why not you install a new URL that will be go for the
So that's
same
why
price?
if you install new URL, you have to take the SSL certificate somewhere. If someone is generating certificate, that is going to globally update.
Centralized management.
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Same concept. As I given the passport example. If you're taking the passport, that is going to be available everywhere. Similar is going to happen this way as well, right? So this PC is going to talk to Facebook or internet. Right now, this firewall doesn't have the certificate information. Don't know cert. This firewall. So what is going to happen? Every data is coming. This PC have certificate, this server have certificate. So this PC request is going to certificate. It's able to decrypt and able to understand what user is requesting. Based on request, they are again replying but after doing the encryptions. It's coming to the firewall, it is not able to understand. But when coming to the PC, they have the key to open that. So that's why server and client to talk to each other. But I want this firewall should act as a man in the middle, or might be intermediate root CA. What does mean man in the middle? Means I want even firewall understand what user is sending to the internet and what receiving from the internet and sending back to the user. So they should have the one master key also, likewise PC have. So if I place this key in this firewall, then probably firewall also can do the same thing. And that's the key concept of the SSL inspection. Means we have to generate or create one certificate. That certificate is going to create by the third party company or directly from the firewall, and this certificate must be installed in your PC. The communication is going to come from the internet. The firewall have the global certificate. That's going to understand. They are going to look what is coming inside of that particular things, and when it's sending to the user, it is going to encrypt. But when the device is going to send, this certificate is not available in this particular section. So I'll include my local certificate in this device. So even device is generating something, they will include the certificate key and that have the master key available on this particular firewall. This is how it is going to decrypt. You guys get my point, or it's very complicated?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
Yes, I'm going to repeat. Let me show you something first. So you see here, we have the security profile and we have the SSL inspection, right? We have the different, they have the different kind of the certificates. You can see these are the, we don't have the license, we cannot create more, but if you want to create more, you can do that. But you can see this is the SSL certificate by default available. You want to download, you can download it. SSL certificate inspection, you want to do that. Full inspection, you want to do that. It's all possible. View trusted routes here. This is the certificate I'm just talking about. This firewall have the all certificate available. That is a globally known. Likewise, the PC. So if you are going to enable the SSL certificate, the firewall is going to understand. But the client request is coming, that certificate might be not available with them. So what we can do that, we'll tell to the firewall, hey, I am creating a new certificate. So new certificate is going to be created, might be from external routes here. Let's suppose you talk about the DG cert or my local cert from firewall. Clear? That's the two option we have. If you're going for this option, you have to pay. If you're going for this option, you have to do not pay. It's a free. So
This is a self-signed, right? The second one.
Self-signed certificate, right? So
But
what
if I get signed by the DigiCert, then the firewall knows about the root certificate already.
Right.
Okay.
So what is going to happen? There is going to be two connection now, because any communication coming from your server, right? That is, suppose there's a Facebook server. They will build one tunnel and they will build to another tunnel with a client. So the traffic coming from the server, they have the key to decrypt because they have to already pre-install the all certificate, because we are going to enable the SSL decryption. These are certificate. So anything coming from this only. So this is going to decrypt your traffic and they will see, hey, what you are sending. If you are sending any payload, what inside of the payload, any virus, any malicious content, any kind of you're having the malwares. And based on that, they will either allow or drop. Might be they are allow. So once they will check everything payload, they will again send out from this interface, but here it will decrypt, but again it's encrypt and it will go into the PC. PC have this local certificate of particular traffic from, because encrypting the local certificate, self-signed certificate or external certificate, whatever you want. So this PC must require this certificate also in database. So it will understand what traffic I'm receiving and how I can just understand those traffic. Similarly, if the client is going to send traffic, it will encrypt the self-signed certificate along with the global certificate. So firewall is going to understand because they have the certificate database. So, we have the key, pre-said key, both side. Similar way, we have the both side same certificate. So they understand how to basically do the decryption and encryptions. Clear to everyone?
Can you tell
how to create a local cert?
Sorry?
How to create a local cert means
Yes,
it's
I'm just going to, now you're clear. I'm going to show you how to create a local cert as well. It is,
okay.
The flow is clear to everyone or not?
Yeah,
Yes,
one
yes.
thing. Can you told about the pre-shared key? I missed that. But you told about the pre-shared key, right, for the certificate?
No, yes. There is two kind of the authentication. Generally, we do in the firewalls. One is a PSK, that is a pre-shared key.
Okay.
One is based on the certificate. That is the SSL based certificate. This is the lower encryptions. Means we have the chance for the low security. This is the highest level of the encryptions. So if you doing some kind of the encryption based on the PS key, so whatever the key you're using here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, your another peer also have the same key. So you can encrypt and decrypt the traffic, but you're going to use the certificate. That should be the same case. What is certificate you're using here? The same certificate is going to be there, but this is the highly secure. It's unbreakable, but this is going to be breakable. So PSK is not recommended. That's why we using everything on the SSL basis.
Vishal sir, these are the symmetric encryption methods. I just want to confirm.
Yes, yes. So if you want to see, hold on. If you go here, right, and you just for your symmetric. So symmetric key basically is a single secret key both end, right? Like PS key, we make that, right? Asymmetric key that each other hand their key pair. So certificate based generally we do on this asymmetric authentication. PSK is going to work on the symmetric. There's the same key on the both side. Clear? Digital signature, that is certificate based. Who asked? Surendra, you asked, right? Anyone asked, right? Symmetric is all about your PSK and asymmetric all about your certificate. Now let's move further, right? So let's move further. How the certificate is going to generate it, and based on this certificate, how basically user is going to be understand what traffic is encrypted or what traffic do not need to encrypted. So if you go in the firewalls, you go in the SSL inspection, probably Pritham will not achieve the logs, but let's see. Last time Pritham helped us. So you have to create a certificate. Let's suppose you want to create on certificate. So there is two method. You can create the new SSL profile here, but if you create the SSL inspection, I can put the GUINET SSL inspection. So let's try that. It is going to ask enable SSL inspection for the multiple clients connecting to the multiple server. That's correct. If you want to protect any server, that's fine, but this is the recommended. Now it's asking what inspection method you want to use. Full inspection or the certificate inspection. No, we require the full inspection. Then it's going to work. Now it's asking what certificate you want to use. So there is method we can create the certificate from here. Let's suppose use the let's encrypt. I told you, right? Then you have to use the let's encrypt certificate method to create a certificate. That's the certificate provider, root CA global, but we don't have to use because we don't have the license. I want to use the generate my own certificate. So I can put here test GUINET cert, right? Let me put it here. And I'll put this common name, this IP address. And if you create it here, the certificate has been created. You can see certificate has been created. And I can click OK. But here you can see the certificate is not showing because we don't have the license. If I create the certificate must show here, but it's not showing here. When you go here and you create the, let's suppose I want to go in the, it's a block certificate. Sorry, view trusted root CA. And you just find the GUINET. There's no certificate even available. So because of the license, we created a certificate, but it's not showing here. If you have the license, download it, it's going to be show. So if you have the import, you have the any third-party certificate you download in a PC and you want to upload that also it is going to work. But that also if you try it is not going to work because we don't have any certificate available. But you have the more options. You can create the certificate directly from the Let's Encrypt. That is your third-party vendor. You can generate the self-signed certificate that you can do from here. We're generating, but it's not working, right? Because you not have the license. But you can create here. See, it's showing successfully created. And you create the OK. You can, let's suppose, download the certificate. It's going to be downloaded, test certificate. So if you want to keep this one, you can keep it. But if you're clicking OK, it's not showing here because license. But let's suppose you want to upload the certificate. From this method, you can do that. So local certificate, whatever you created, let me test certificate. This is my test certificate, right? So if I go open here and create, it's not supporting for some reason, or might be I'm just using some different certificate. So you just have to use the right format, right? Then it is going to be there. So you have to create certificate from Let's Encrypt. You can create generate certificate, you can upload certificate. But right now you are not able to do that. So how we can solve this problem? So what we can do that instead, even we create some SSL certificate here, you can see it is not going to create. Test cert. If I'm creating here, it's not allowing to create because we not have the license. So for that, we require the license, and we cannot create anything, but we can use this certificate, which already we have, read only. So we have the custom deep certificate, you can see. So I can use this one, custom deep inspection. And you can see this deep I have already. Yes, Pravesh, it is going to require. So this is going to be full inspection. And now, because I'm not able to create certificate, I already use this certificate, which is created by the FortiGate Firewall. So I simply download this certificate. So where I need to download it, I need to copy in this particular PC. So I need to log in this firewall because I cannot copy paste virtually from this PC to this PC. So I log in the firewall from this particular PC and download certificate. So let me show you how it is going to happen. So I'll go here and I log into the firewall from their LAN interface IP address, and I will download the certificate. Let me see if their HTTPS is enabled or not. So it's not enabled on port 2. So I cannot enable from the GUI. So let me enable HTTP. So I'll go here, config system interface, edit port 2, set allowance, HTTPS, HTTP, SSH, right? Ping. That's all, right? And so if HTTP is not visible in GUI, you have to go with the CLI. Then you can see this now HTTP just start showing. So now HTTP allowed. And if I go again on the PC, it is going to be login because it's not enabled HTTPS. So I'll go here and I'll just log in it. And I can just go there. And now I have to download the certificate. So directly from this PC, I can download. I can go here. Where is my security object? And I'll go SSL inspections. And I'll go in deep inspection. And this is certificate is going to download. So now you see this is downloaded in my folder. This one. Let me refresh. Yeah. So this one downloaded today. It's old one. So I can just remove this old one. Let me remove this old one. This is remove. This is remove. So I just downloaded this one. What is next? Once you download this, you have to install this certificate in every client. You have to install this in every client. So there is two methods. You can install the manually or you can use the GPO, Global Policy Update. That's the method. So if you have the thousands of PC, it's manually, it's very difficult. Your IT team has to install, but you can use the GPO from AD. But even in the lab, so I can go simply and click on the install. It's going to be asked, okay. And after that, yeah, so let me see where it's going, why it's not coming. Yeah, it's coming. So see, this is it's asking to install the certificate. So where you need to install, we have to click the install and you go in the next, and you have to place this certificate in the following store. Where I want to place Trusted Root CA Certificate Authority. This is the place I want to define. I click OK. Next, finish. This is going to be done. Your certificate has been installed. Now, if you go in the certificate manager again, so you will see this Fortinet CA SSL is going to be there. .2. So if you go here and you just type cert mgr.msc and you find this certificate is going to be there. Trusted Root CA certificate, and let's expand it. So I believe which one is certificate? What is your firewall serial number? They install the multiple, but which one is today date? Let me check what is date for today. 24/7, right? It's expiry date, right? Installation date they're not showing, right? Okay, let me find a certificate property.
Last portion, I suppose.
Let me check like what is certificate property.
Yes.
So security detail. So this is the 724 previous version. There are multiple certificate it's installed, but I want to see this one. Okay, so there's no name is written here, right? Okay, let me find again. Issue by, I believe this one is there, or which one is there? It's showing the serial number, right? So what is my firewall serial number? Let me check it. Hold on, guys. So I bit confused here. Certificate is there, it's installed, but I want to show you the right certificate. So I want to show you the right certificate, and which I'm struggling around. The 9B, right?
9B.
9B, okay. Let me go here, 9B. So you can see there's 3 9B, you see? So let me do one thing. Let me delete all, okay? Okay, so there's no certificate for 9B. Okay, let me install again. And we'll see. It's an old lab, which I did in the past. So I'll go here next, place here, right? Trusted, click next, next. Now it's done. So it's a 9B only. You can see this is the issue. This is 9B. And till 7/3/35, you can see this is a date. I just forgot to mention that. If we remember this date, we can easily figure it out. So now if I go 23/7/35, so this is going to my certificate. Let me go here. Let me refresh that.
So the refresh option is there upside.
Action. Let me refresh. There's a refresh, right? Where's the refresh option?
Below.
In ribbon bar, ribbon bar.
Okay, so now you see here. This is my no, this one certificate. You can see now it's showing clear 7/23/35. This
Yes.
certificate has been installed. So now we clear. So now this certificate has been installed in a device. So now we're good with that particular. Now we can close it here. My job has been done. Now what next? Now I go in the firewall. I'll go in the my security file. I can go in the SSL inspection and sorry, where is SSL inspection? This one is my SSL inspection. I'll go here and we're using this deep inspection, this certificate. I want to inspect all ports, right? And all type of address and invalid certificate I want to block, or I want to like keep the block expiry certificate and all. And I want to do this deep scan also. SSH, no, SSH is not required, right? And certificate we're not going to, but we want to inspect everything, virus, everything I want to inspect. So I click OK. Now it's done. My profile is ready. Now I'll go in my security profile, security policy. Under security policy, LAN to WAN, right? And probably before I can apply, let me show you something. Let me disable this all. And let's suppose I'm going on the particular virus. So we have the test virus file also. We figured out in previous discussion. Let me go again. And I can go here, test virus file, download. So you are going to find.
But that was HTTP.
Yeah. I'm going to down HTTPS as well. What was the file name we find earlier? Did you download it somewhere? Desktop. I will even know, right? That was the file name we have, right?
You put
Yeah, I
it
think that's the
HTTP.
one, the iCloud.
iCare was the HTTPS, but I need the HTTP. Let me find the HTTP. Let me find again HTTP test virus file. Okay. Yeah, this one, right? CSM test
Yes,
center.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So if you see, if I'm going to download this file, even I'm going to apply the virus one as of now, let me see. Without decryption, if I'm going to apply the antivirus profile. So we created last time, right? Let me create again one. So virus profile, right? And I can inspect everything and block, right? And I can create, okay. So now I apply, and you'll see if I just go on internet and try to access this virus, this is not happening for anything. So these are not opening, but we're also not getting a block page. Probably we'll get the block page. See, this can't be reachable, right? We have the clear message. We can't reach these websites. We are not able to proceed anything. But if I click on the HTTPS, probably see this file is getting downloaded. But HTTP is not getting downloaded. But why HTTP is getting downloaded? Because we not have the blockage. Because my firewall is not able to understand the encrypted traffic. So if I apply this particular SSL decryption here, it's a certificate inspection. Instead of that, I can do deep inspection. Which one we created? I forgot that. That is by custom
Deep,
right? Custom deep, right? Custom deep we download certificate. Okay, so I'll go here and I can just go and apply. Probably it is not going to work because we don't have the license, but let's try. So I can go here, custom deep inspection, and I agree, right? If you want to see the traffic in like Decryption traffic mirror, you want to see in the some monitoring server, it is possible, like Viasec and all, but I don't want to do that. It's giving the warning also. See, it's giving the warning. This is a legally binding agreement between the user and the organization customer, like Fortinet before you can continue this term and conditions. Means this is not allowed to do and read the data for decryption traffic. Somebody is asking in the beginning of the session, but it's not legally right. So we should not mirror the traffic. We should not save the log. So I can go here and apply this SSL decryption. Now, if I'm going on this particular PC and try to download, let's suppose this one. So you can see virus detected, right? If I say here, it's now stopping something. If I go here, now it's not working something. So something is stopped blocking from the firewall. Earlier it was downloading, but it's not downloading now. Let's verify. I'll go to the antivirus and I'll check the logs. So let's wait for a while. Antivirus, SSL, you can go here. So right now logs are not coming. It will come sometime, but even you go and try, see, this is showing your file is not reachable now. Why? Because you're not allowed to access this. Earlier it was working fine, but everything is start blocking. Similarly, you go for the PDF file now. You go here and try for the PDF file. Even the Google download PDF file. So we noted earlier when we download the PDF file, HTTP-based PDF file was able to download. But let's suppose I remove this policy. Let me go here. It's not allowing because the license is getting problem. Let me go here and disable the virus. And I'll just
what license we need for this?
I'm just telling you, you just have the valid license. I'm going to tell you. Let me show you. So Google is there, right? Download HTTP PDF sample file. This is going to work on the port 80. So we downloaded HTTP earlier, right? Dummy one. Which one I downloaded? HTTP we get on second page we find somewhere, right? There was sample PDF file. We found somewhere, right? Sample PDF file was able to download, right? But let's try for the HTTPS one. So right now I want to block the HTTPS PDF file. So what I can do that? I want to, for HTTPS PDF file, I need to enable SSL inspection. At the same time, I have to enable the file filtering. And I can create block PDF. We created this profile and I go here, and before I apply, you can see if I'm going to download, this file must be getting downloaded. So see, this sample file is getting open, or might be checking the cloud failure. Just wait. It's taking a lot of time. Just wait, guys. I can go in the very first page. I tried. So let's verify. It's taking some time. So I click on the human. See, this PDF file is downloaded. You can download the PDF file from here. It's going to be downloaded. Please wait for a moment. So any PDF file you can download, it is going to download it. But the moment you are going to apply, I'll just back again to the main screen. If I'm going to apply the SSL decryptions again, right? Here, deep inspection block PDF file. Then PDF file is blocked. So even HTTP, HTTPS, both is going to block. Any virus, any application, even encrypted, it's going to block. So if I go here again and go in the PC, let's try this one, right? This one. It's not working now. You click some different one also, like the dummy one. Okay, I don't know why it's opening. So it's not to be open, but it should block straightforward. So this one is not opening. Dummy one, I don't know, might be they have the cache in previous cache that taken that. You can see you already click on this one, but it is not going to open anyhow. If you have the valid license, it's perfectly going to work fine. Last session we checked with the Pritham on their live firewalls. So that was absolutely. Now you go here and check every activity in the logs, SSL, what is happening, but it's not showing the logs. But if you go for the antivirus, it's not showing the log. File filter, you can see this is the HTTP. We see the old log, but any HTTPS traffic is not capturing because we have the license on the firewall. That is the evolution license. And evolution license doesn't support these all advanced features. You require the proper license. So if you want to test it, we need a proper license for, especially for the SSL decryption. All things we check that except the SSL inspection logs. Even it's blocking the files, but not generating the logs. Clear? I hope this is super clear to SSL decryption for everyone. Any doubt, please let me know. Guys?
Looks good.
Any question?
Vishal, when we use any firewalls, okay, FortiGate firewall, I think we install a new FortiGate firewall in our data centers, and we have to use we buy our PC. Okay, that firewall and traffic will forward to that firewall. So we have to download the certificate from firewall and install to the PC by default it will by AD pushing. AD server push the certificate. What can I do? Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat again? I didn't get properly.
Suppose we install FortiGate firewall in our data center. Okay, new firewall install, and we have configured all the things, and we have 4 to 5 users that is connected to switch as the legacy data center. Okay, and when we access the any web server, so that time we have to install the firewall certificate to the PC or AD AD team will push
Oh,
this
both.
certificate?
If you have the AD,
Yeah.
the GPO, they can push the local
Okay.
ID team.
Okay. Yes. Local AD team.
If you are doing by yourself, you can do that also.
Okay. By
But
local.
basically, local ID team do this kind of work.
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I believe we are good for today, guys. Thank you so much for your time and patience. See you again tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take
Thank
care.
you. Good night. Bye.
Thank you.
Good